Great win, Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all battled. Y'all definitely battled. But let's get straight into it. First of all, fuck them niggas. Like the Saints. Fuck them niggas, man. I seen Jalen Carter about to crash out. Him and Tyrann Mathieu talking about knuckle it up and whatever. Man, fuck them niggas. You know why? I usually don't talk about opponent teams like that. I like great win or, great battle. Fuck them niggas. First of all, the nigga number 98, whatever, the patent nigga, like he hit, like, yo, that was a blatant dirty hit. Dirty hit. First of all, Devonte Smith, they blowing the whistle. This big-ass lineman come and hit Devonte Smith in the back of the head. Then he get concussed. First of all, prayers out for Devonte Smith, man. Because I'm trying to look past it, like past football, whatever, because I do want him to play next week for sure. But, like, yo, you could have ended a nigga career. That was a dirty-ass hit. And Devonte Smith never seen it coming. Like, I get it, football, big hits happen, but that was a dirty-ass hit. Dirty-ass hit. So, fuck them niggas. Then second, Darius Slay. It looked like they was on some bounty hunting type jump. The offensive lineman, the play is dead. The nigga's still holding Darius Slay, push him all the way to the benches, and then hurt him. And then, ironically, they start attacking Kelee Ringo, which I got a problem with because Isaiah Rodgers should have been in. Then they start attacking Kelee Ringo, and they scored. What a coincidence. So you took out our best wide receiver, took out our best cornerback, and fuck them Saints. I hope we see them again and destroy them with A.J. Brown and when Devonte Smith come back. That's why Dallas Goedert destroyed y'all niggas. Dallas Goedert destroyed them. They could not stop Dallas Goedert. If Dallas Goedert, honestly, if he ain't had to share the ball with Devonte Smith or A.J. Brown, he showed he can be that guy. 170 yards? 170 yards? Like, Dallas Goedert, I told y'all, man, he's like that. And I'm like, you got to get him involved. Y'all kept talking about Dotson. I'm like, no, y'all got to get Dallas Goedert involved. So I'm happy we did that. Overall, sloppy game. Let's be honest. Offensive side of the ball. Jaylen Herz. I ain't going to go in because that pass that you threw to Dallas Goedert right in front of him was clutch. But my nigga, you got to stop turning the ball over. I can't ignore it no more, man. My nigga, you got to stop turning the ball over. Like, the fumble, okay. The interception, okay. You can come up with an excuse with that because it seemed like that's a play that's usually for A.J. Brown, and Devonte Smith just got a muscle, and you trust Devonte Smith in that situation. Okay, cool. But that fumble, man, that was just sloppy. That was sloppy, man. So, Jaylen Herz, we need a clean game. We need a clean game, especially if your two primary wide receivers possibly going to be out. You need a clean game. Like, I can't excuse it. That was just ugly football. Ugly football, man. But he came clutch. I mean, there was some rainbows to Dallas Goedert. I don't know why I don't turn on my AC when I'm in the car. I just don't. I don't want y'all hearing the sound or whatever. It just is what it is. We're going to sweat this one out. Like I said, man, it was some sloppy football by Jaylen Herz, but he found a way to win. And that's why I personally love, you see, I got the number 1 on. That's why I personally love Jaylen Herz, because he know how to win. Like, any other quarterback probably would have folded, like, oh, man, this is over. He went out every single drive like, we're going to win. We're going to win. And I ain't going to lie, I got nervous. I'm like, man, we're going to have to find a way to win this game without Smitty or AJ. Hey, Jaylen Herz get paid millions of dollars. Let's see if he's worth the bread. Dallas Goedert get paid millions of dollars. Let's see if he can do it. They did it. They fucking did it. And then Squan Barkley, you get paid millions of dollars. He did it. And they actually that hit on Devonte Smith made Squan Barkley so mad. Yeah, he got that touchdown. Like the O-line's like, nah, we scoring this drive. Fuck that. Fuck that. So everybody, the high paid dudes did their job at the end of the game. Jaylen Herz did his job. Dallas Goedert did his job. Squan Barkley did his job. And I got to give a shout out to Fred Johnson and Tyler Steen, man. They did one hell of a job. I'm like, man, like there's like everything was just breaking down. I'm like, how the fuck are we going to win this game? So your guard and your left tackle goes down. Devonte Smith goes down. AJ got the hamstring. You're like, damn, we're going to win with limited weapons. And we won that game. So that game, we just had to squeeze out with a win. We had to squeeze out with a win, especially with the injuries. Didn't really mention Covey. We're not sure how long Darius Slay is going to be out. So, I mean, I'm just happy to win. But when I see the foreseeable future, that week 5 bye, man, it's coming up clutch. It's coming up clutch. Because the injuries, man, the injuries is staggering. It's staggering, but we found a way to win. And I was watching that Buccaneers game back and forth. The Buccaneers ass. We should be able to beat them. So, I mean, the Saints, man, again, fuck them niggas. And Vic Fangio, this is why you get experienced coaches. Because I think if that was like our last year coaches with Sean Desai and with Brian Johnson, they wouldn't be able to adjust. The one thing they did, players went down, whatever. I got to give kudos to Kellen Moore. He adjusts. He like, okay, fuck this. This is a Dallas Goedert game. And he adjusts. Got to keep it real. It's Dallas Goedert and Squan Barkley. Fuck this shit. We just going to give it to them too. And they going to win this game. They did that. They definitely did that. Defensive side, I salute y'all. Huff is still ass. Huff was getting no pressure at all. Unless I'm missing something, Huff is still ass. But I like how they use that Bond on the edge. Brandon Graham still looking like the best pass rusher. I got to salute Josh Sweat. He did not get a sack, but he was getting pressure. And Jalen Carter was not to be played with. Not to be played with. And he dominated. He dominated. So, I mean, I got to give Jordan Davis a kudos too. He did his job. I can't forget about Jordan Davis. Thomas Booker still looking good. He was still looking good. So, the defense overall, we adjusted big time. I mean, it looked like, I'm like, oh, man, Alvin Kamara. He started to get it going towards the end of the game too, but Zach Bond wasn't having it. Zach Bond and Nakobe Dean wasn't having it. I got to shout out the linebackers, the D-line. They did their job. The DBs did their job. Again, just the defense overall. They did a good job. They did one hell of a job. And, again, that's why you get experience because I just said Kellen Moore. And that's why you get a guy like Vic Fangio. Okay, last game was bad. We couldn't stop the run. I adjust. We stopped the run. He brought some blitzes. Everything looked good. And that's what you want from experienced coaches. Like, if he went with that same BS last game, we would have lost. But he switched it up. He definitely switched it up. I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson played really well. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, he's going to give up a touchdown. I don't know why this nigga is going to give up a touchdown. I don't know why. But C.J. Gardner-Johnson set the tone. I almost forgot to mention that. That first run, or the second run, he had Alvin Kamara and threw his ass out of bounds. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a physical game. This is going to be a physical game because they hear the chatter. They definitely hear the chatter. So I will give y'all more of, a professional video Monday, I guess, Monday morning. I'll probably talk more clean or whatever, but this is my initial reaction. And again, fuck the Saints, man. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas, fuck them niggas, fuck them niggas, man. Because they really tried to hurt our players. And actually, they didn't try. They did. They was on some dirty junk. I'm telling you, man. Go back and watch that game. I think almost every content creator, minus the cursing, is going to have the same tone I had. Them niggas was on some bullshit. But we found the way. We found a way to win. 15-12. Was it pretty? Absolutely not. But what do you expect with A.J. Brown and Devonte Smith out? We still won. You got to take that. And y'all, I seen the comments in my last video like, man, I don't know how you said this, E. Well, I don't know how we going. I'm like, man, we better win against the Saints. I don't know how it's going to happen. We ain't win there since 07, 08 or whatever. That's going to change. We got to win this game. So shout out to the team. They did their job winning the game. That's one of those games. You just got to find a way to win. Get to next week. Worst case scenario, now you go into the bye 2-2. But if you could squeeze out a win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's cool. That's cool, man. But I'm happy we won. And this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.